Now, in this clip, I want to talk a little bit about what's happening next. Here we have the demonstration you've all seen. I'm going to be showing in a short time another small experiment which we've been asked to show. So while I'm talking, I'm going to start to dismantle the mock-up. Not very easy. They're exceedingly strong magnets, and the cross fields on these are very interesting. So over the past few years, we've been lucky enough to have recorded many of the steps that have been taken to get to this point. And over the next few weeks, we're going to be putting some of those videos up on YouTube so that you can understand the history behind the reconstruction of the SEG. So what we're going to do while I'm talking, I'm going to take the central plate, the central ring out, remove the coils here, and then give you a short demonstration of the ring and the rollers without anything else. It's a bit heavy. So here we have one roller running freely around the central plate without any electricity. Obviously the force, as with Newton, you apply a force to actually create the first momentum and the first movement. And as we've seen before, if you just tip this slightly, you can achieve a rotation simply with just one roller on one plate. Now, as I apply more rollers, they space themselves apart such that the interacting fields between the rollers and the plate create a point of equilibrium where they're happy to sit quietly on the plate. Remember, this system was designed specifically for 12 rollers because of the parameters of the interacting fields between components. If we were to use a different size, we would need more rollers, and if you were to scale this down, you could use a smaller ring, much smaller and much thinner, but then you'd use much smaller rollers as well. So here we have the point at which manually you can turn this. Of course, once we have a second ring in place, the interacting magnetic fields cause these to spin and rotate without any manual force whatsoever. So what are we going to be doing next? So far we've received the new alloy to make the final version of the central plate of the new improved SEG. This is currently being engineered to the right size, we have actually made one or two alterations to the design of the plate, and we'll be using a new material for the gate on the final version. We've discovered a material which actually improves the efficiency and improves the electron flow. So we won't be using the old version that was used back in the 60s. We won't be using the version that we have here, which in any event is just a mock-up to extract information for the patent. So what you're seeing here is not the true SEG. It's only a version to enable us to obtain a patent. The next video that you'll see, I'm afraid it'll be a few weeks yet, because we have a lot of engineering work to do, and because we've changed material slightly, there have been a few alterations to dimensions. But the next stage and the next major video will in fact be very similar to this, but with the correct components, the correct materials used for the final version of the central plate of the revised SEG. So watch out for that video. It'll be coming to your screens soon. Thank you.